Hit it,
Hello.
Gary.
Oh, hey, we could just say hello again.
Hello, David. Hello, Gary.
Hello. David's in his dark den over there.
Exactly. The ghost
Anonymous. Anonymous.
removed. But present.
I think it's the light from the doors behind him.
He's the lurker.
Lurking, yeah.
Yeah, the what?
And that's my room. Let me see it. Can you go around?
That's
That? Yeah, that's perfect. Beautiful.
They made the bed. There we go.
Ah, lovely. Where's the bathroom?
It's an outhouse here, Adriana.
No
There you
bathroom.
go.
There's no bathroom.
So how you? What?
I
Wait.
forgot to mention that part.
Okay, you got
And
it.
you got to take a shower with a cold hose outside.
Really?
Yeah. But you
No.
know, it makes you fuerte, strong.
No, because
Very strong.
already you told me that there
Here
was.
we go. Adriana, I'll take you on the tour.
Oh, spectacular! Ah, that is one of my wishes of all time in my life. I never
David,
had
I'm throwing you out of the house.
that top. I've been in love with that
See,
floor.
those are like, what do they call those? Foot
Clawfoot.
shops.
Freestanding.
See.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, yeah.
And days are counted, David, in that house.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
No, we can share the room. I promise that I will behave. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. There's no hurry.
That's perfect.
I
Yeah.
think I'm going to read.
Okay,
Well,
down to
of
business.
course.
that's why we're here. That's the business.
Open-mindedness. Be open to whatever.
Okay, so we are at the, ¿cómo es? Where are we at? We're Manual for Teachers, Development of Trust,
No, characteristics number 10.
number 10. Hit it, Gary.
Take it away.
Take it away, Gary.
Take us away.
My son liked that one.
All right. The centrality of open-mindedness, perhaps the last of the attributes the teacher of God acquires, is easily understood when its relation to forgiveness is recognized. Open-mindedness comes with lack of judgment. As judgment shuts the mind against God's teachers, so open-mindedness invites him to come in. As condemnation judges the Son of God as evil, so open-mindedness permits him to be judged by the voice of God on his behalf. As projection of guilt upon him would send him to hell, so open-mindedness lets Christ's image be extended to him. Only the open-minded can be at peace, for they alone see reason for it. How do the open-minded forgive? They have let go all things that would prevent forgiveness. They have in truth abandoned the world and let it be restored to them in newness and in joy so glorious they could never have conceived of such a change. Nothing is now as it was formerly. Nothing but sparkles now, which seemed to dull the lifeless before. And above all, are all things welcoming, for threat is gone. No clouds remain to hide the face of Christ. Now is the goal achieved. Forgiveness is the final goal of the curriculum. It paves the way for what goes far beyond all learning. The curriculum makes no effort to exceed its legitimate goal. Forgiveness is its single aim at which all learning ultimately converges. It is indeed enough. You may have noticed that the list of attributes of God's teachers does not include things that are the Son of God's inheritance. Terms like love, sinlessness, perfection, knowledge, and eternal truth do not appear in this context. They would be most inappropriate here. What God has given is so far beyond our curriculum that learning but disappears in its presence. Yet while its presence is obscured, the focus properly belongs on the curriculum. It is the function of God's teachers to bring true learning to the world. Properly speaking, it is unlearning that they bring, for that is true learning in this world. It is given to the teachers of God to bring the glad tidings of complete forgiveness to the world. Blessed indeed are they, for they are the bringers of salvation. Okay, I need to clear my throat, so I'll be right back.
That's Lilo's commentary. So David, are you enjoying yourself over there? You seem very relaxed and very happy.
Yeah, it's been very nice to be here, and I think Gary and I have been very focused on just the coursework that we're doing. We've had a lot of great conversations, so for me it's been a very nice time. It might have been trying for Gary, I'm not sure. Good forgiveness lesson though, right?
Oh, Gary needed a companion. He was lonely.
I don't know.
Huh. Interesting. Wasn't aware of that.
Mira, how's your pain? Is it gone already or are you still in pain?
I started seeing a physical therapist, and he seems to have hit on the problem, and so he's been doing dry needling on my butt and leg, and I don't know that it's getting better. It's just slow. He's confident that I'll be a normal walking human being again one day. The abnormalities will just disappear.
And we were yesterday in the beach and we were struggling both. She with the hip and me with the knees.
We look like two old women, like walking on the beach, grabbing
We were
onto
like,
each other. Wait, let's stop, okay.
It was very soft sand, but like this deep. So it made
Wow.
it, and with a, like a steep,
Yeah, the beach went down,
so it was really
challenge.
a challenge, but we were laughing about it, we were kind of having fun and dealing with all these aging stuff and looking at it like we were kind of having fun with it, which is
Well, the ocean water is good for that stuff.
It was too cold to get in.
and
the
it
water.
was, you have to remember that we are in winter here.
Oh yeah.
So
Huh.
usually we don't go to the beach in winter.
But there's a lot of people there because of the pandemic,
In the summer.
everything was closed and people couldn't go to the beach. They closed the beaches. I don't understand why.
Making up for lost time.
Yeah.
They just opened like less than a month ago.
Oh wow.
And it was packed. It was fairly packed.
I mean, for me, they opened yesterday. No, the last week, like so.
See.
But your boy's going. It's not that cold, eh?
They went in, yeah. They
Young bodies, that thick skin, thick skin. They don't feel like we feel. I remember when it was like that,
You would just run into the water like crazy.
Yeah,
Like-
and not anymore.
like
We have to
little
take it easy, step by step,
Yeah. Yeah.
And also with that one, we have to cover.
We look like old
no
ladies.
for shade. Yeah.
Big hats. Covering ourselves, just laughing. And then sitting there watching all these beautiful bodies walking by.
Not that beautiful.
No, había uno chueco ahí, sí.
The percentage of beautiful to ugly was like
About 50-50.
nah.
No.
Not
She's-
like 1585. 15 being beautiful.
She's more judgmental than I. She's more unforgiving.
Well, it
This
sounds like
is
you guys are having
unstable.
fun. Huh?
are you guys listening, hearing us? Think
Yeah.
it's fine? I
Yeah,
have
seeing you,
connected-
hearing you. Sounds
Okay.
like you're having a good
So I
time.
see.
Yeah, we are.
Going to open-mindedness, going back to what we came here
Sí,
for.
sí,
I wanted to ask, like, is there's a difference between open-mindedness as the ego defines it and what they're talking about in this.
Well, actually, open-mindedness is totality when you see it in the context that is presented there. And it's totality literally. It's like
Accepting
everything or
everything.
nothing, like that. It's not that
Yeah.
I get it a bit, I get it 99%. No, you have to get it
100.
totally. That's why it's open-minded, because you have to recognize truth as truth and false as false and no make exceptions. Obviously, this cannot be translated in a rule way of practicing anything, because it's a process in the mind that will adapt and adjust moment by moment to every experience that the mind is having, not the individual. It is as if the individual is experiencing, but the one that is in the totality, the one that is in the open-mindedness, which is the one that is recognizing everything as one with them, will have the experience that that is the only purpose that every situation has, which is obviously for forgiveness, but it's, as the session says, it's an undoing. It's not forgiving anything that really happened. So it goes to the quiet. It goes to the, should I say something? Nah. 2 seconds. What I should do? Okay, nothing. I'm in pain. Okay, what I should do?
Hmm.
I don't know. Tell me. I don't want to go. What the fuck am I feeling like going there? I don't want to go. But yeah, for me, it's totality. It's totality. It's not trying to accept more of something, but
The
it's
totality of everything.
dismantling everything from the mind. O sea,
See.
o sea, in good Christian language, what the fuck do I know?
Well, it has to be totality, because otherwise the mind is in there picking things apart. Right?
Yeah.
We threw a chicken carcass out front last night. I figured maybe the raccoons would come and, just get rid of it. They never came around. The crows this morning have just picked it apart like the ego.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And they do it so well that the totality of the chicken is off now the carcass.
Wow, lovely.
You only have
Yeah.
Only bones.
Yeah, that's happening here too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, here too.
But it's okay. It's part of the process, accepting everything as it's presented, recognizing we don't know, asking for guidance, being in prayer, like it's a dynamic, constantly evolving prayer of staying in the same place in the mind. And it has to be constantly evolving because it's constantly receiving input, being emotionally, being by thoughts of the ego or whatever. But the centrality, ¿verdad, of the purpose of being here has been already defined. And actually, it's beautiful when we recognize finally that we did not choose this.
See.
Because when we recognize that it has been chosen already, the ego cannot join you because you're already surrendering totally to the love. And then you kind of comprehend the totality and the magnitude of the love that that you cannot abandon and cannot abandon you, that obviously did not make you in the body because the body is so frail. And there are a lot of comprehensions that come to the mind and make it useful. That's that's the purpose, but useful in a way that it's just not determined prior to the present moment,
Mm.
which is the process of being totally clueless and catching ourselves because the ego is always presenting new evidence, new opportunities, new projects, new everything all the time, and
All the time.
being quiet. Yeah, it only takes like 1 or 2 seconds after the stimulus, be it whatever, take, even if you feel acute pain, like in a most dramatic way, ¿verdad? On the body, if you get the pain and you don't react to the pain and you stay with it for a couple of seconds, you see how you can detach yourself and see the pain differently. And then there is no suffering. There could be pain in the body, but there's no suffering because there's no drama about the pain or story.
See.
And not even wish that it be different because automatically it is used to remember your reality, which is the last thing that the ego wants you to do. And usually when you change that perspective, the pain goes away because it has no purpose then. The purpose of separating you and making you feel like you're a body separated is no longer at sustaining the mind, and then it has no purpose and it goes away usually. So that's not the purpose, but that's the experience that has happened many times.
See.
Fabuloso.
We
Very
were
good.
laughing so much yesterday because it's the first time that we usually watch our sharings but separately, ¿verdad? But last night we made the exercises of watching it together.
Like
And
our videos.
yeah,
Not this one
this
particular.
this
no.
one
No.
was
Okay.
was quality.
It was quality. But the one that we do just ourselves, like the text.
It was terrible. Terrible, terrible. O sea, we were cursing and using foul language. And, we were laughing, we were seeing it. And then we were commenting and laughing. And I said to us, we should do this. I put it like in YouTube.
Us watching ourselves.
'Cause
like our reaction of watching ourselves. I was like, what the hell is this?
I was telling her, these people are going to find us and lock us away.
Lock us away in a psychiatric hospital. She would comment and I'd be like, what the hell is this?
So we will be made by the atheists and the fundamentalists alike. Because I saw it, we were like como en Saturday Night Live skit where people start doing this dialogue and then turn from one side to the other, and it was crazy.
It was like a Saturday Night Live skit like making fun of spiritual people.
Oh, okay.
Everyone. Bueno, this morning we apologize to everybody.
To the 3 people that watched it.
3 people. Ella, yo, and another friend who knows me. O sea,
okay.
But still, But it was so funny. We have been having so much fun and still being quiet and mindful and everything. And I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking. I said I will not cook, and I'm not
I
cooking.
found out that she had a grievance.
Yeah, because
Oh,
in
yeah, there you
Spanish,
go.
it sounded like I go to people's houses and I take over the kitchen.
I apparently at some
I
point
never
made
heard
some
that.
comment
I never
to
heard
you.
that.
I made
did.
a comment that she goes to people's house and she takes over the kitchen. If you translate that in Spanish, it sounds super harsh. And she was like, she made a comment because I was cooking, and I was like,
No, and then
What the
I
hell?
saw that she had a grievance going on for me taking over her kitchen.
I never heard that. I think you made that up in your mind, Adriana.
No, it's recorded here.
No, that you made up in your mind that I had a grievance.
Yeah.
Of
Then-
course,
And then you
but-
had a grievance because I had a grievance.
of course, it is in the mind always, but it's recorded.
So you can let it go now, Adriana, and get in that kitchen and start cooking.
Yeah, I was going to do that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ended up dishwashing and
Sí.
cleaning.
Sí.
I clean.
Oh.
You're gonna get into the kitchen and show me how it's done. Vaya esa hora.
No, we're having fun. We're just having fun. And, you know, it's lovely when you can just speak openly. Mira, I'm not cooking because you said that. Really? It wasn't that hard. Yeah, well, I thought you had a grievance. No, I don't. Okay, está bien. Maybe tomorrow I'll do something. As easy as that, you know?
Well, I'm sure the boys would
And if you don't
appreciate
like
your
a thing,
cooking.
you do with everything.
I'm sure the boys would appreciate your cooking.
Who knows?
They are very appreciative of hers.
Sí.
Well, I'm sure
And it
they
was
are, but
lovely. They tú sabes,
No, they always
it's
been like
good,
that.
thank you.
It's not something that I taught them. They've always been like that.
Yeah, and
Like-
then throw the plate in the dish, in
yeah.
the sink and don't clean it.
They don't wash their dishes.
well, sometimes it's nice to have a
There
break.
is
That's all
always
I'm saying.
something here.
Sí. Ah, claro.
Que dice great kids.
No, a break from cooking.
Ah,
break from
okay.
doing,
Of
like,
course,
it's
that's why
A break for
I
them,
just
not for Astrid, but for them.
break time for.
No,
to
fuck
to-
them.
Of course, fuck them.
I'm here for her. I'm here for her. She takes care of them and take care for her.
Yes. Well, I figured she would also win if she wasn't cooking because you were, and the boys would appreciate it. You know, it was a win-win for everybody.
All right, you can come and direct things here.
Oh. No.
I told you I will always be inviting you over.
I know.
You're
I appreciate it.
Forewarned. And also they whenever he's in the other direction.
Sí,
Yeah, open-mindedness. Totality.
totality, sí.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's on the schedule for today? I know you don't plan.
No sé.
Everything
I
and
don't know.
nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going out.
Maybe we will go visit Adriana.
Her daughter.
Nearby?
Nope.
Nope.
In the other side. It's it will have to depend on many variables.
Sí.
What about
We
your
don't
son?
know.
Are you close to your son, your youngest one?
No, he's as far as Adriana because they are
Oh,
close.
okay.
But you know, I will tell you when it happens. We will take a picture and let
I
you
will
know.
send it
Like
to you.
yesterday.
This is what we're doing.
Okay.
There's too many variables to people to sabe it's not useful to plan anything. You
No,
put
I
yourself
know,
in
I know.
disappointment's way.
Yep.
No, we're open to everything and we will share it with you guys. David no está en el motorhome, ¿verdad?
David is not in our chat, no.
David, I don't know. Do you care that we put you in the motorhome?
We have a chat that's called Motorhome, and it's a long story why it's called Motorhome. Maybe Gary can tell you.
So, Gary, you can
I'll
to
bring
him
him up to speed. Yeah.
that you can just need the photos and you won't have to get all the messages that are not for him then, as you have.
Very good.
Well, my internet is unstable. I'm getting that message.
But
Okay.
we're in totality, so stability is our game.
Isn't irrelevant. All right. Invite David on motorhome. Hasta
All right.
luego.
All right, so it will be done. That will be done.
Thank you.
That will be done. Enjoy.
no, or is he saying yes? I don't know.
Yeah, he said yes.
Yes.
Connect later.
Yes.
Sí, dijo que sí.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Lovely, guys. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.